Hi traders, so welcome to the No Bullshit Testing Trading Strategies channel where I will show you a really good strategy that you can learn and practice if you are a beginner or if you are an advanced trader as well. As you know, I am a trader and coder for many years. I've tested, optimized and just you know um, analyzed thousands of strategies and Forex robots. And I decided to make a video series here on YouTube where I don't just show off a strategy and tell you that it is a 100x strategy where I tested the strategy for 100 trades and here is the performance and stuff, but I will show you real 99.9% Dukascopy tick data results. And not just I will show you that, I will show you the whole process, the visual test of the strategy and how it performed really in the markets in the last year on a real tick data. So millions of ticks, and not just some manual strategy testing where human interaction is most of the time not so accurate. So but enough of the talking, let's start. So in this video I will show you the entry and exit rules of the strategy. I will show you example trades on TradingView. It is because TradingView is a really good platform where I can show you how you can enter a trade with this strategy in a visual way. Then I will show you the real 99.9% tick data test on this year's data, on a year data with visualization. And then I will show the statistics of the strategy and why I will explain it to you further, why it has an edge over the market and over the other traders. I would say let's start the video, and I would say I recommend for you to watch the whole video because I will tell you so much more detail about the strategy than just the exit and entry and exit rules. So yeah, it is every minute of the video I won't talk about bullshit and I will tell you some industry secrets as well. So let's start. Now here we are, and first I will show you a buy trade example. Now I will tell you what our strategy is all about. Now our strategy contains CCI, Commodity Channel Index Indicator, and simple moving averages. Of course, all parameters and periods are tweaked because the simple default periods are most of the time not so good, and especially with CCI it is close to not working. So first of all, let's see what are our entry strategy. Now you will need a 60 period simple moving average and an 87 period simple moving average. And our first condition is to take a buy trade is the following: the 60 simple moving average crosses above the 87 simple moving average. It is really fucking simple. And the second is that you will need a CCI. This is CCI, Commodity Channel Index, and you should write 45 to the length of the indicator. As you know, CCI compares the current price with the average price. This is a simple indicator, but really useful if you use the right periods. And use close as source. So basically the second condition is the following: when the 45 period CCI is above minus 250, then you can take the buy trade. And if these two conditions are met, you are good. So as you see here, we had a really nice cross, and here we are above, the minus territory, so the minus threshold, so we are good. So as you see, it goes way lower than with the default period of this indicator, so sometimes even minus 500. So it is really important to set a threshold and a good range. Now our exit strategy is really important. If you haven't watched my previous videos, as I told you, I've tested, optimized, coded thousands of Forex robots and robots for any platforms and instruments. And what I realized is that exit strategy is actually more important than the entry strategy. Of course, and good entry strategy is really important because we don't want to, buy here. We rather buy here. But I would say, if you have, let's say, for example, you take a really good entry trade, but your psychology is just so not prepared for trading that you close it too early, and you just lose. But if you enter the market at the wrong time, but you have a good psychology, and you are able to manage to exit the trade in profit even with a wrong entry if you have a good exit strategy. So exit strategy is just really important, and so I put really much effort to actually make a good exit strategy for you that you can follow, and this way you can be profitable. One more really important thing is the following. It is that you should always carry one trade at once per pair. So that means if you run this strategy or trade this strategy rather on like 5 pairs, your max trades at the time is 5. So one trade per currency pair, and adjust your lot sizes accordingly. It is really important, and based on many backtests, and just creating EAs and strategies, it is one of the key elements to success. So buy trade exit. How to exit the buy trade? Our exit strategy is really interesting in my opinion. So use a 40 period CCI with the source close as the previous, and basically you exit the buy trade when the market crosses below, when the CCI in the market crosses below minus 150. As you see here, it crossed below that level, so we could exit the market. But it is not that simple, because you would have and this is my problem with many strategy YouTubers and stuff, that they are so full of shit, because they actually don't really show the bad trades. They avoid it, and I most of the time with these videos I find so many trades that would have been just false, but they don't show it to you. And this is the reason why I established this rule. You know that you carry one trade at once per currency pair, and you can only close the trade if it passed this X number of minutes from the entry point. And this way you will be, you will avoid so many bad unnecessary trades. we have one more thing. So this is the first condition, and the second condition is of course a stop loss, because that is just crucial to any strategy. And you will close either if this happens, or if you are in minus 150 pips. It is really important because you don't want to blow your entire account on one trade. But with this entry, most of the time and with this exit strategy, I would say 99% of the time you won't need that, or 99.999% of the time you won't need that stop loss, but that should be there for safety. So I calculated it for you, so you don't have to. It is approximately 21, let's say 22 hours and 43 candles on the chart that we are using, and that chart is the 30-minute chart. So this is basically it. I will show you, this is the strategy that I showed you, and now here it will come the really exciting part, where I will show you the real 99.9% backtest after this demonstration. And I think it's important because now you can actually, this way you can learn the strategy easier. But for me, the exciting part is the real backtest with visual data. But first, of course, I will show you the sell strategy as well, because that is just as important, of course. So let's see. Now, what is the sell strategy, my friends? Now, here I will show you an example trade, so you can learn the exit of the sell strategy, how to short with this strategy. So basically, we have the same kind of thinking behind it, and it is really important. I hope you understand it. If you have some mathematical background, you will understand it, but you will understand as well if you trade for a while, or if you're a beginner, just learn this strategy and just learn the basic steps and it will be fine. So the sell trade entry is the following, and it is, as you see, the strategy itself is asymmetrical, because based on many millions of data points, asymmetrical entry and exit strategies are one of the key elements to a Forex trading strategy that is profitable. So that means that this is not the exact opposite as the long trading strategy that I showed you. So this is not just the reverse and the cross below function and just the reverse version that many traders do. It is a completely different sell trade entry than the buy trade entry, and it's not the reverse version of that, but of course with the same elements, so simple moving averages and CCI, because this way it is actually more, I would say, bulletproof against other players of the market who are trading completely symmetrical and calculatable. So really simple. When the 26 period simple moving average crosses above the 142 period simple moving average, you consider to take a sell entry. I know it is pretty it is not that common that you take a sell entry when it is a cross above function, but here it is, and I proved mathematically that it is profitable, that I will show you with the 99.9% backtest. So you would take that buy trade, that sell trade, but you have to consider one more thing, and that is the following. Here we are using 30 period CCI, Commodity Channel Index. When the 30 period CCI is below plus 90. Now, as you see here, it is it is below plus 90. So it goes up here, but it is way below plus 90 here where we took the trade. So it is just a perfect spot, because here it is still not, and then we go lower, and it is across, and it's a perfect entry for us with this strategy. Now let's see the sell trade exit, because that is really, really important as well, and it is asymmetrical as well, because this way we are prepared for the market and not for just backtesting to be the victims of just hunters of the big banks and hedge funds. So let's see. It is really nice trade. As you see, it is almost a perfect exit. Of course, perfect exit trades are non-existent, and everybody who tells that is a scammer, because of course so if you follow a system that you can trust, you have to trust the system, and you shouldn't close your trades and micromanage it before the system allows it to you. Basically your rules. So here you have the sell trade exits. Basically it is asymmetrical as well, as you see, but I calculated it for you when you can actually exit your trades, and it is approximately 77 hours. That is approximately 154 candles on the 30-minute chart that we are using right now. It is just based on my backtest. It is just perfect for this strategy, and you shouldn't close it sooner, even if you really want to. And of course, here is the second condition as well, that at minus 150 pips, if you are in minus that, you should close the trade immediately. But it is really it is not that common that you will have to use that, because the exit strategy is very good. So now let's jump into the really exciting part, where I show you the real test of this strategy with the highest quality tick data available on the market. No bullshit. So here we are, guys, and we will be using, as you see, tick data, every tick data, and we will use visualization, and I haven't seen it on so many channels that they do this with literally 44 million ticks. So it is a really long test, but I think it's worth it, because if you don't do visual backtesting, how would you know how your EA will behave, and how would you trust your EA? So here we will be doing a full test, and that is really, really long. So I think I will do some speed bump. I don't know, 3x the speed, because even with this speed, it is like half an hour or an hour to do the test. So yeah, it is just crucial that if you really if I would say, if you really want to be profitable in the Forex markets, you have to watch your strategies, and not just in manual backtesting, but with real tick data backtest as well, and just watch it. And it is sometimes, if you are not a pro, if you just have a strategy, an idea, and you saw that it does some really nice trades, but you don't really understand the whole situation, man, that is a huge trade. Man, that was a good buy trade. Awesome. Yeah, it is really nice. So yeah, we are up. So the key is that it is so painful sometimes to watch a strategy in Strategy Tester with real tick data that shows the real results, not some bullshit. Because most of the time, if you code a strategy and you test it, it will blow your fucking account if you test it with real tick data. But that is the truth. So if you don't want to see the truth, then don't be a trader, because only you can develop your strategies in a profitable way and to a profitable level if you can bear the pain that most of your strategies that you thought they are good, they will fail with tick data and in real trading. And this is why you see so many traders, when they buy an EA or they trade with a holy grail strategy, that sooner or later they blow their entire fucking account. And that is because they are just not prepared for the markets, and they haven't backtested really their strategy. They believe they scammer that it works, but they haven't backtested it really with real data. And this is why traders don't believe in backtesting, because they really don't backtest their strategies with 99.9% data. They backtest their strategies maybe with not tick data, but if they backtest their strategy with tick data, they do it with 50% or even 90% is not good enough. 90% is bullshit. I have to tell you, this is bullshit, because 90% is basically, it is like, I have a great picture about it, where it shows an EA with 90% and 99.9% tick data, and with 90% it crashes, the market is really good. It is just the best EA ever, and with 99.9% the real tick data, it is awful. It is fucking awful. And of course, 99.9% tick data, you have to buy it. So it is with great quality and with great detail, and for 20 years, it won't be free. But if you want to be a trader, and if you want to make money, and you want to trade against, AI systems and pro traders, then you won't be able to do it if you don't really put the effort and money into the analytics. As you see here, we did a really, really nice buy trade again. The blue lines are the buy trades, but of course you see it on the screen when it takes a buy trade and a sell trade on the left corner. So I don't have to tell it to you, but if you haven't used Strategy Tester, I tell you, as you see now, it is on the top left corner. We took a buy trade. So yeah, now I would say I will just speed up this process, because it will take a day with this speed. So I will watch it too, and at the end of the video I will explain it in detail why the EA has an edge, and I will show you the real statistics, and I will explain everything based on that. So here we are. We are closer and closer to the end. As you see, you know, you watch the video. If you, it is a really nice. We are in really nice profit. It is actually far better than all the interest rates, and it is far better than most hedge funds. So the strategy works, and as you saw, of course, it has losing trades and winning trades, but most of the time, the winning trades are much larger than losing trades, and this is the key to every profitable strategy that you should have. Here is the chart. As you see, it is 99.9%. This is really important. And now I will explain it to you why it is so good and why this strategy really has an edge. And it is because when it loses, most of the time these are small losing trades. But when it wins, it is just it is a pro strategy, because when it wins big. And this is what all hedge fund managers tell you, that cut losses quickly and let winners run. It is just the key. And as you see here, our average profit trade is insanely, the ratio is really, really good. It clearly has an edge over the market, because our positions won is higher than 50%, and our average profit trade is higher than 50%. So it is basically more than double. So it is more than double than the average loss trade, and it is just a clear advantage over the market. And as you see, the largest profit trade and the largest loss trade, it clearly won't blow your account because of the safety feature and the X minutes feature that I added to it, that I showed you in TradingView. So overall, our drawdown is actually pretty good. It is 10% when we made it's just much more. It is so basically the strategy has an edge over the market. Take a look at this graph and the stats. As you see, there are 0 mismatch chart errors. Of course, it is not so there are no promises in Forex trading, so I don't promise anything, and I won't say that it will work 100% of the time and stuff. But the thing that you should consider in Forex trading, that only start to trade with a strategy or a Forex robot that has an edge over the market in statistics. Because if the average loss trade would have been like 10x than the average profit trade, and of course it would have shown good results, I would already know in 1 second that it will blow your account, even if it shows good backtests. So you have to look at the statistics and learn to look at them in the right way, and that way you can be profitable. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and yeah, ciao.